What's going on, guys? RsXat here, just doing a quick guide on Barrows, and I wanted to help you guys out to be able to go to Barrows without bringing a whole inventory of prayer potions or food. Simply at my level, you can bring what I recommend for my method is to have 80 magic and at least 60 defense. I have 75, but yeah. Or 75 to be able to wear Rage Fire Boots that will provide a better magic bonus. And this is the armor that I recommend you bring if you're doing mage method. Bring full dragon high, the hat, also the row bottom and the top right here. And I recommend that you bring a god cape. These god capes will provide a good bonus towards magic as well for your attack, so this one gives 10. I highly recommend actually, bringing a polypore staff, not degraded but full, so then you can be able to do about 100 or 200 trips. I'm not sure, I haven't done them estimated how many per polypore staff you can use, but it will help out a lot. And if you do have 80 mage and you do have a Vecna skull, as I have, it will provide a good, let's see. Yeah, it does give a boost, technically like a magic potion, but it does give about, I believe, 5 to 6 levels as well. So it will help you out to hit harder and to hit more accurately. Also, what I recommend you bring is any kind of gloves from Recipe for Disaster. I brought black gloves for now. If you do have Barrows gloves, I recommend you bring them, and it will help you out a ton. Another thing that I highly recommend is that you bring an Arcane Stream necklace. It will help you out, and it will give a high stat bonus towards attack as well for magic. And also a spirit shield. Doesn't have to be a blessed one, doesn't have to be arcane, doesn't have to be divine. It can be one of these spirit shields that only cost 50k max, I believe, and are, well, let's see the stats that they give for a bonus. This is for defense bonuses, by the way, so it doesn't, people don't hit you hard with for defense. So that's going to work out. And I also recommend that you bring a Ring of Wealth. Doesn't have to be fully charged, and it doesn't have to be non-charged, but it doesn't matter. You can bring any kind. It will help the same way. Also, for your inventory, I recommend that you bring a Ceradoman sword. It doesn't have to be a Ceradoman sword, just a sword that you can use strength with, or your highest melee attack for the mage and range brothers. So I recommend you bring something like that, similar to that. And also a spec weapon. It could be a dragon dagger, poison plus plus. It doesn't have to be, like I said, just a weapon that can have a special attack that will actually hit. I'm bringing dragon claws because I have these and they hit higher and harder than using a dragon dagger. So I brought these. Also a Vecna skull, like I said, this is highly recommended that you bring. It costs 600k, I believe, right now, and it will help to boost up your mage to be able to hit harder and more accurately. As well as, you don't have to bring this many potions. I just brought this many because I don't want to keep running to the bank and rebanking and taking out more supplies. So I'm just going to carry these with me, so I can do a lot of trips without going here and taking out potions and all this good stuff. But and also bring a few foods. You don't need this many either, but I highly recommend you bring it for in case you mess up or anything, or you don't know accurately how to use the prayers and when to deactivate the prayers, etc. And if you do have a house with a Karil teleport portal, I recommend that you bring teleport to houses because they will help you out. Or if you have Ectofield, that would help to teleport here to Canifis. So this is how we're going to start. If you have done this quest, I can't remember what quest it was, but let's find out. I will help you guys out to find the quest. And it's going to take me a while, but I'm not sure. Well, you can look this up. I don't want to waste too much time telling you what quest to do, but if you can use the shortcut, I recommend that you do the quest to do the shortcut. The quest is really easy, and it will help you out to save a lot more run and to make your trips a lot more faster. So you would run through here if you do have this and you don't understand how to use this properly. You run through here and you go until you see a door here, wooden doors. You want to open the door, and they're located right here, so you don't have to be looking around over here or anything. And once you go outside, you're going to want to head a little bit south, and you will see the stairs that you use to repair. You got to climb the tree, and all this will be repaired for when you do the quest. So when you do the quest, everything's going to be fine. Then you keep running south until you see a boat, and you can follow my steps or follow anybody else's steps. that or if you're going with a partner or not, or you see anybody there. But then you will come up to a swamp boat, and you're going to want to board the swamp boat. And then once you board that swamp boat, you're going to head over to Meyer, I believe. Let's find out. Give me a sec. I'll pause the video real quick. Alright, so once you have arrived here on Morton, as you see in there, you simply will automatically arrive here after you do the quest, and yeah, so you will understand what you're doing and where you're going after you've done that quest. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll try to find it for you guys. If I can't find it, you could simply look it up on RuneWiki. It will help you out, and you will continue the path that I'm heading in to head to Barrows. And once you're there, I recommend that you do it in this order that I am doing it right now, which is I will show you on the map from which ones to do. Alright, so once you have arrived to Barrows, as you see here, I would recommend going to this one first, and then you pray melee. Then you run to this guy right here, which is DH, Darok, and or Darok, I don't know. But you head here, and you will pray melee as well. And both of these you will pray melee. So if I said mage on this guy, I'm sorry, but pray melee here and here. And then on the four corners, you're going to want to pray melee. But I recommend you go here, then you go here or here. You can either one, but I recommend you do this one first, then this one. And then if you want, you can from here, you can go to the mage right here, which you're going to pray mage. And then you go south, and you're going to pray range here, because this is the ranger and this is the major where the Barrows thing is. And over here is the Torags, and over here is the Guthans. So you're going to want to go there. And these are the simple ways. So I'm going to do it myself so you guys will see what you have to do and how you do it. So this is how we do it. And sorry for the black screen, it's kind of loading. So once you're here, you're going to want to go down first. You're not going to want to touch any of your prayers. And now you're going to want to click on your Protect from Melee. Once you do that, you're going to want to hit the Vecna Skull, and then you're going to want to search. Now you just simply fight. And then he is going to hit through prayers, so be careful that he doesn't hit you too high that you can die. Or make sure that you are above half health, just for safe purposes. Alright, so once you're there, you're going to want to take off Protect from Melee, and you're going to want to continue to the next boss. Or brothers, doesn't matter, the same thing. So now I am running east. Once you've run east, you want to repeat the... Well, you're going to want to repeat the process, but with a different boss. Once you've done that, you're going to want to come in here once again, pray melee, and you're going to want to search. Oh, this is, and once you get this message, you're going to know that this is the path that you have to go into for the tunnels, the hidden tunnels, to be able to search the chest. Sorry about that. So you're going to want to take off once again, and you're going to want to run to the next brother. As you see there, I have gotten hit pretty, not pretty bad, but somewhat. So I'm just going to eat one to boost up more than half. Once you're down here, this is the major, so you're going to want to protect from mage. Now, you can either use the polypore, which would hit pretty hard, as you see there, or you can use your special weapons, which I will do right now. And I just use this to be able to save polypore. And then it's not going to hit hard. Sometimes it will, but I had it on attack, and Dragon Claws are for strength specs, so that's going to help out for that. So now, once you've killed him, I will show you in a sec. Let me just finish killing this guy. Any day now. Wow, that's pretty bad. Let's see. There we go. One more hit. Come on. There we go. Once you've done that, you want to take off the prayer, because you know that you will run out of prayer as you're running to a different boss. Now I am heading south to be prepared to fight the ranger. Like I said, same process to get to these brothers. So now I'm going to do the range, and I'm going to search this sarcophagus. And then we're going to do the same process. Like I said, if you want to save spells from the polypore staff, I recommend you do switch to your Ceridome and Sword, or whichever weapon you brought, and use the most to be able to kill it. Such as I'm doing here. It's going to take a while, but oh, there we go. Sorry, I misclicked. So be careful that you right-click and you misclick on the staircase and you leave. This would take a while, like I said, but it would help out to save spells. But right now I'm just going to do this to be able to do it faster. and also to save prayer. There we go. Once you've done that, once again take off your prayer and head up. Now I'm going to the Torag. This guy. See how as I've not used one dose of the potion yet, but I will now because I am pretty low on prayer and I will need it. Like I said, if you do the same way that I am doing it, you will not use more than one potion. You might if you mess up, or you might if it takes a little while more to kill the brother, but it won't take more than one prayer potion. Which the prayer potion is 2k, so if you do a full trip, then you will. One sec. So if you do a full trip, then you will end up getting more than one prayer pot, and you will make profit each trip. Now we're heading to our last brother, and we're gonna go and technically wreck him. Pray melee as well down here, and this is the Guthlin's brother. I will start recording once I take him out. Alright, so he is nearly dead, and we are going to see what's next. As you see there, I do not have any more prayer. Make sure that this does not happen to you and any brother, because the brothers can hit a max, and it will take you out, and you might panic for if it's your first time getting hit that hard. So now that I am done with all the brothers, you're gonna want to head back to the tunnel back to the place or whatever, the room to where the tunnel was. And for me it was Darok. Or Darok. Now you say, yes, I'm fearless, and enter in there. Make sure that you are either, depending on the brother, if you are above prayer, or you have just about enough to be able to switch prayers quickly, because Darok does hit a max of 600 or more, I believe, and it can damage you pretty bad. So I do not want to get max hit, so I will drink probably another dose or two, and we are going to be prepared to battle him. Make sure that you do run past these, such as how I'm doing it, and make sure that you can only go through the ones that say open door. Once again, I'm going to eat because I do not want to be half health by the time he tries to fight me. As you see, I cannot enter this door, so you will have to go all the way around to be able to find the door to the center of the room. You do not have to kill any of these, which are creatures, but as there you see, then you're going to want to pray and make sure that he does not attack you. If that first hit hits, great, but make sure that it doesn't happen. Make sure that you're ready for it, matter of fact. This battle is going to go on for a couple more seconds because I will start taking them out. And almost there. Congratulations to me, I've leveled up another level. Alright, so once he is dead, you're going to want to go and try to find the center of the room. So you're going to want to keep trying to go through these doors that say open, and make sure that you don't fight any of these monsters unless you are good with health or you are good with food. I really don't want to fight them because it will waste some food and it's not really worth it. So I'm going around this whole puzzle. It's kind of like a little maze, and you have to go all the way around until you search to where you find the door that says open to the center of all the other rooms, such as this. Now there's going to be a puzzle, so you're going to want to make sure you use the puzzle wisely, and I believe it's this one. So the door will open after you have opened the puzzle, and you're just going to want to continue heading in. Once you've headed in here, you're going to want to make sure that if you haven't found any of the boss, one of the brothers that you were supposed to fight, you can simply just find the way to enter this this middle room, and you're just going to want to open chest, and then the Barrows brother will pop out and you will fight him. So be prepared to have prayer on. So once you've done that, either you can kill these guys or you don't have to, but you can just simply search the chest. I will kill this guy because I believe that I have been told that the more creatures you kill, the more percentage and the more better chance of getting a better weapon or a better item from Barrows you will get. So I will search this now, and once you have searched it, you will get your items. And make sure that you do have a teleport out, like I had told you guys in the beginning, to teleport out, because if you do not teleport out, these things like rocks will attack you, and it will hit you, as a matter of fact, and it will do a good amount of damage. Once you're back in your house, you're going to want to go use your renew your prayer, and you're going to want to teleport back to Canifis or Carol. Once you have teleported back, you're going to want to simply just bank all the stuff that you got from the chest, and you're going to want to re-continue your trips to Barrows. This is a simple guide for you guys. Sorry that it was kind of long, but I just wanted to make it detailed and simple for you guys to be able to understand. So if you guys don't want to watch this till the very end, well, actually it is the very end as of now, but yes, this will help you out to get a lot more better items and in a lot easier what's it called, trips, and also less food that you will have to waste and potions for these trips. So thank you guys for watching. This was a simple guide for Barrows. That's it for now, guys. Thank you guys for watching once again. RsXat, and I'm out. Thanks.